I have no idea what the image is. I still haven't. Welcome to Puzzle with Emilia, that's me, and today we're doing a mystery puzzle that you gave thumbs up for. If you missed what I'm talking about, so I had a birthday in May and Daniel bought me kind of like these 5 mystery puzzles. Again, he just bought me puzzles and then he took a box away, put the pieces in a separate bag and never showed me the image. And this is actually really great. I did this as a practice for my Finnish championship because it's really good to practice to doing a puzzle by just looking at the pieces, having no idea what you're actually puzzling until you figure it out. I did quite great. This one, actually my first villager puzzles, I actually did under an hour without knowing the image. You can see that I was struggling a little bit, like how I didn't realize that it's vertical or what part goes where of the edges. But this was only 58 minutes. This one was quite hard for me to understand, kind of like how the sky goes together. This was hour and 19 minutes, so clearly obviously a longer time what I probably would have done if I had the image. And then I've also done, so he bought me 5, I've done 3 so far. And this one also, very interesting puzzle, a lot of false fits. And I was struggling with the plants to kind of place them correctly. Hour and 16 minutes. But super fun. These were 500 pieces. And I still have 2 left. So today we're going to be doing a 1,000 piece puzzle, mystery puzzle. I have no idea what the image is. I still haven't opened, so I don't even know yet what the pieces look like. And I also said I had 5 in total, so I also have 1 more of these 500 pieces, and this I can actually already see the pieces. They're all black, that's why I haven't done it, because I think it's gonna take like a decade. So we're gonna start with this one, and I thought it would be super fun for you while you're watching this. Try to guess as we progress what the image will be. Of course, if you actually know, let's say you have this puzzle, so you know exactly what name, what brand it is, then let's try not to spoil it for others. If you're watching this as a premiere, don't scream it in the chat. And also, let's try not to spoil it in the comment section, but I would love to still hear, like, did you guess it correctly? And what kind of gave it away for you? And as I said, if you're watching premiere, you don't know the puzzle, you're just guessing, please go ahead. Let's say if it's an animal, scenery, what brand it might be, just go ahead and guess over there. I'm so excited. I'm also going to do, so this was part of my speed puzzling practices. So yes, I'm actually going to try to speed puzzle this 1,000 piece mystery puzzle. Yeah. Okay. I have a timer here, my other phone. Let's actually just open this first. I'm gonna give myself a little bit slack on how to exactly take the time. I just want to share my first thoughts about it. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is definitely at least not fully black. Dun, 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 dun. It's empty. All pieces. Yes. Okay, this is a lot of like brown, orange, yellowish colors. A little bit, so I can see a little bit some pink and violet. Some of these pieces are a little bit funky. I wonder if that's gonna make it easier or harder for me. Interesting. Okay, but yeah. I think, well, definitely not under 2 hours. I wish. Maybe in less than 2.5. I think the realistic goal is under 3 hours. I would wish to get this more closer, like maybe under 2.5 hours, but we'll see. So far, I cannot see anything. I cannot identify anything. This might be even an abstract image. Not sure yet, but let's put the timer on and go for it. Okay, here we go. So obviously flipping all the pieces in the beginning just to get a better look, and as I said, lots of orange brown stuff. You can see some other colors there as well, but like the majority, if you look at this chunk, is like orange brown. So I thought I would start, you know, with the edges. So maybe I will get like a better image if it's like vertical, is it horizontal. All the other puzzles that Daniel bought me, at least the 3 I've done, have been like vertical. So I was kind of expecting that for also this one. And as you can see, I spent literally like 20 minutes on the edges alone and didn't even get them like really attached. And after that I pick up the white pieces because those were like so different from all the other pieces. And you can see they went quite nicely together. But you know, here's the issue. I actually got very lucky there because you could think like, okay, well that's easy, you can just put them together. But because we don't know the image, it would have been also very possible case that there's like, for example, 5 different spots around the puzzle that has like white little areas instead of like this one big white area. So I feel like I got pretty lucky with that one. Absolutely no idea what I'm puzzling, like zero clue. And trying to put the like edges, I got something connected, but you can see, yeah, okay, now we have edges after like 50 minutes done. And I tried to pick up every other color other than like orange red tones, but like absolutely no idea what am I doing. And yeah, I mean, this is the progress after 1 hour. It's not like crazy progress, and I just knew that I had like no idea what I was doing. Like even of the small areas, I was like, okay, this goes together, but I still don't know like what is this. I feel like that the only item, so to say, that I recognize that you can see on the upper edge that there's those kind of like little lights. So I recognize that because actually our neighbor who literally lives like on the other side has those in their backyard. So I'm pretty sure it's those kind of like small lamps. But I didn't really put too much thought into it at this point because I was like, okay, it looks hard, could be something else as well. But you can see I actually built kind of like a lot of puzzle islands and then just somehow got them attached somewhere. And also I was so happy when I kind of like realized that, for example, this page, you can see it's kind of like a gradient going. I did at this point I didn't know even what it was, but I realized that, okay, because I had this big chunk of these like lighter beige pieces and I was like, this is such a big area if these go together, but I don't know where they go. But then I figure out, because I saw the other end of the darker tone of the same color kind of like going from here, so I was like, it must come to the opposite side to the same level, right? But yeah, here we are like coming to 2 hours, and I think it was around at this point I kind of realized that, this is kind of like, what am I doing? And this is the image. But another issue was that realizing it only at this point, I don't think this knowledge kind of like helped me anymore, for the reason that all the leftover pieces are literally just red, orange and brown. So it kind of like, I know kind of like what I'm puzzling now, but doesn't really help me to scan the pieces. So I was like trying to look for one tone. I had like this piece in my hand scanning around, but because it's, well, you can see what it is. So every one of those books is a little bit different color. So it doesn't really help me kind of like scan for the right color when there's literally just one piece of that color. Of course, a little bit I can see, like, okay, this is lighter, this is darker. And then I finally I kind of like stopped working from below to the top and just did those kind of like little lights over there. And you know, I think after that it's kind of like just looking at the shape, looking at the tiniest details and where could it go. But yeah, definitely not in the 2 hour or less than 2.5 hours for this puzzle, no chance. Wow. Okay, so 2 hours and 43 minutes, 26 seconds. Not a bad time. Obviously the picture wasn't as abstract. Let's see if we can lift this. Ta-da! The picture wasn't as abstract as I thought. However, until like I finished the person and this like a green shelf, until that I had no idea what I was puzzling. I was just trying to do stuff and I wasn't really paying attention. But at this point I realized like, oh, there's like a person and these are clearly like bookshelves. But that didn't obviously help me in the end anymore because it was just these very similar orange books and red books left and these lights. But yeah, I did not figure out, I wasn't really focused, I was just trying to put pieces together. What brand is this? It's not the biggest question. So it's gray from the back. The pieces are quite like stuck with each other. As you saw, I can lift this up very easily. It's a little bit like, not super funky, but a little bit funkiness in the pieces. For 100% sure, this is a brand that I've never done before. That is for 100% sure. I wouldn't know if I'd have done puzzle like this. I like the image. I'm very interested in if it has like an artist. What's next? Now we just need to wait for Daniel to come home because he has the boxes somewhere to show us the original box of this puzzle. And then we will see what is the brand, what's the name of this puzzle and who's the artist and everything. So yeah, now we're just waiting for Daniel. Moi! We need you. You're our puzzle brand revealer. Are you ready? Are you arriving?
Are you filming? I don't know.
Yeah, you have to show.
Oh no. Billy! We're supposed to do something. What was it again?
You're gonna reveal the puzzle. I did a puzzle.
Oh!
I did the mystery puzzle, the 1,000 pieces.
1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
How did you like it?
I had no idea what I was doing until the very end.
Wow.
Yeah, now we're just excited. I know this is something brand I have never done, so we're excited to see what is the brand.
So I'm supposed to take it now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be looking, okay? I'll be looking at the puzzle while you go and get the... Oh.
I'm pretty much need the chair.
Oh, you need the chair. I was about to sit. I can show you the puzzle in detail here. Why is it not? Yeah, this is the puzzle. Can I turn?
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm holding on because I still have this one that I don't want to see. Is it coming? Wow! Reverie, my first one.
Oh no.
I just thought that they are gonna have a Christmas calendar. I want to pre-order it from the Palapelitaivas.
Yeah.
Okay, this was interesting. How do you think was my time?
It was probably processing. It was probably around 2 hours.
Come on, I barely get anything in 2 hours.
Okay. 2 hours and 30.
Closer-ish.
Okay. Then 3 hours.
Less.
I'm getting out of range. 2:45. Yeah.
2:43.
Close enough.
Does that have we were wondering the artist?
It should be
Okay,
somewhere.
Sydney Dean.
Let's go.
Okay, this was it.
There is one to go, and this one, I think it's my one of my favorite
It's fully
pictures.
black.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pictures.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah! Woo!
Okay, this is Willy. Will you come here?
This is super cute.
I know you can't, but that's for another video, Daniel.
Ah. Okay.
Can you say see you next time? Bye bye.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.